Double-digit thousands.
Hey guys, it's Toofy the Barbarian here, and today we are going to be continuing our series of videos where we talk about Toolbox characters. For those of you just catching up, a Toolbox character is a character that provides many different options for their team. Some characters are designed around one thing and to do that thing very well. Other characters are like walking Swiss Army knives. They have different tools for different jobs. Today's Toolbox character is Zarya. Zarya, like Ana, Zenyatta, and Junkrat, has a bunch of different abilities that make her an extremely useful member of a team. First off, she has a really amazing gun. The Particle Cannon is a beam weapon that has a 16-meter range, and as Zarya's energy charges through, taking damage to any of her barriers, it becomes a very deadly weapon. The best part about the beam weapon is that it ignores several different abilities in the game. First off, it ignores D.Va's defense matrix. Zarya can burn a hole right through D.Va's mech suit, even if she keeps her defense matrix up the entire time, that making her one of the best counters. Also, she ignores Genji's deflect with her particle beam and can sizzle his cyborg butt right on through a deflect. Her gun also does something that no other gun in the game can do. It can lob explosive energy orbs at the enemy like a grenade launcher. When those orbs hit, they have a 2-meter splash damage radius, which means she can deal significant amounts of damage to groups of enemies which are bunched up and coming through a narrow choke point or a door. Also, her explosive charges deal a slight knockback with every hit. If you place these shots just right, then you can knock someone off a roof or a cliff, if they're standing too close. Now, just so you understand, both of these fire modes depend heavily on how much charge Zarya's particle cannon has built up. But how do you build charge? Well, it's the most unnatural thing in the game. You want to take damage. However, you really want to take damage when you put your particle barrier up. Zarya's particle barrier places a shimmering shield around her body that can completely absorb up to 200 damage. Every time she takes 4 damage to her particle barrier, she gets 1% of weapon charge. The same applies to her projected barrier, which we will talk about in just 1 second. Zarya's particle barrier only lasts around 2 seconds, so the trick with her is to turn it on as soon as you become the focus of the enemy team. Do not turn it on and then just run away. You're just wasting weapon charge. Get up front, make the enemy team start shooting you, and then turn on your projected barrier. In just a couple of seconds, you should have about 50% charge on your gun. But that's not all, folks. One of the best tools that Zarya has in her toolbox is the projected barrier. This works exactly like Zarya's particle barrier, but she can place it on another teammate. Just like the particle barrier, if that player starts taking damage, then her gun charges up. The projected barrier has a ton of uses. One of the best is to put it on a character as soon as they start ulting. If you put it on an ulting Reaper or Pharah, then you might make it much harder to kill them until their ult finishes, giving them a better chance to get lots of kills. Another great way to use her projected barrier is to keep your healers alive when the enemy is focusing on them. If a Pharah is trying really hard to kill the Zenyatta on your team, then throw a projected barrier on him. This will keep him alive and charge your gun up, so that you can microwave someone's face. So we've talked about her ridiculously awesome gun with both of its fire modes. We've talked about her particle barrier, and we've talked about her projectile barrier. But wait, there's more. As a final cherry on top of an awesome sundae, she also has a fantastic ultimate ability, which is the Graviton Surge. This ultimate pulls everyone within 8 meters right into the center in a big group. By itself, it's great for bringing the enemy team together and getting them to hold hands. But if you combo it with another powerful ultimate at the same time, then you can potentially kill their entire team with only 2 ultimates. This is called the Wombo Combo. Yes, it's called that. And goes great with Tracer's Pulse Bomb, D.Va's Self-Destruct, Reaper's Death Blossom, Pharah's Barrage. Oh, forget it. Just about any ultimate in the game that stabs, pokes, shoots, or explodes another player is great for any comboing with the Graviton Surge. So that's why we think Zarya is a Toolbox character. She may not have quite as many tools as Zenyatta, Ana, or Junkrat, but the tools that she does have are very powerful. Any gun with 2 very powerful fire modes is strong enough on its own, but being able to toss a 200 hit point shield on another player and on herself to charge her gun and keep people alive counts as having a toolbox in our opinion. If you think Zarya is a good toolbox character, then let us know in the comments below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in game. Bye bye!